Hi, welcome to this week's episode of Gardener's Plot. What's new in the garden? So I did say last weekend that I was going to make something today. Had a few issues, so I need to do a bit more experimenting, so hopefully I can try and do that next week. So this episode, I've got a little bit of an unboxing to do. Not seed pantry, it's something different. A few things that I've brought, and I'm going to go through a little bit of care for the animals over winter. Okay, so first things first. This is Grow Wild. So if you just go on to any search engine and search for it, it's basically free wild flower seeds. So open it. I've done this a couple of years ago. You can, I think, order more than one box if you've got a few email addresses. So, hello, it's nice to see you. That's what it says. This is no ordinary box. No, it's not, Squeak. It's no ordinary box. It's a doorway to transform lifeless spaces into buzzing wildflower havens. Unite people with a common purpose. Connect with people and nature. So this, it's a lot to do with community projects as well. So if you've got like a school group or things like that, you can order them as well. So you get a nice little pack. Some information. So there's the seeds. Do you want to see them? So you get a nice little packet of seeds. You've got a little growing guide to help you along the way as well. Sort of about safety, planning and prepping and things like that, and also about looking after them. We've got sticker, Squeak. We've got stickers. Yeah, do you like those stickers? Squeak, oh, sorry. Get some stickers as well, so if you've got kids, they'll appreciate them. What else have you got in here? Oh, you've got a poster. Oh, that's a very nice poster. If you can see that. That's quite cool. Ooh, steady on. So it goes through all the... Let's see as well, Squeak. Goes through the year growing. So I'll pop that up somewhere. What else have you got in this little box? That's if you are doing a community project, you can put a poster up on like your local allotment or something to get other people to help you and stuff. So all about community spirit, this box. So there you go. Definitely worth it. It's free. So why not? Just go on along to the website. Let me find what the website is. Tell you what, I'll pop a link to the website in the description below. So check out the description below. I'll put a link to the website. There you go, that's a little seed kit. Have a little read of that later. Pop that there to the side a minute. So Lidl at the moment have got all their new flowers in. They've got bulbs and seeds and lots of other different like house plants and stuff. But they've also got some berry bushes. So I've picked up a Rubus fructus. Again, I'm really crap with pronunciation. It's a thorn 3 one. So I did have a little look through, and this one had the most buds on. So I'll plant him up today. I've also got another blueberry, and this is a Patriot one. So I think it's the same variety that I brought last year. So hopefully we can have a bit of cross pollination now, because I've only got the one bush. And then we've also got some clematis. So this is Star of India. These were like $1.99, and I think this one was $1.99 as well. So it's not quite as cheap as Poundland, but what's the pound difference? And this one I'm going to pop next to the chickens, I think, to help give them a bit of cover during the summer. That's purchases. What else we got going on? I think that's it. That's the only stuff I brought this week. I'm trying to curb my spending habits. Sorry, hair is a bit crazy today. Waffling. So right, I want to talk a little bit about sort of the animal care over the winter period. I know we've been having some lovely weather as of late, but we're still not all clear yet. We're still in winter. We're kind of in false spring at the moment, so I'm still expecting really low temperatures. So I've put a little few things in place to help with the animals. So everyone now gets a little bit of apple cider vinegar in the water, so like a little bit of an energy boost. I'll probably stop doing that when it gets to summertime. But the chickens get a whole one in their water. The rabbits get a little bit in their water. These guys are not so bad because they're more in a sheltered area. And I'll also put a little bit in Saskia's water as well. So Saskia's our squirrel, and Teddy won't need it either. But definitely for the chickens and for the rabbits that are sort of out in all weathers, they'll be getting some. And that I got from Home Bargains. I think it's less than £1, possibly. So yes, recommend that to help with your water. Just give everyone a little bit of an energy boost. You don't need it, do you? No. For your wild birds and things like that, you want to get stuff that's quite heavily sort of filled with suet and things like that, very high in protein and fats and things to help get them through the winter. This is going to go in Saskia's aviary because she'll sort of demolish this over a couple of weeks. So although she's still quite a little bit tubby, she still will need that sort of high energy food to help keep her warm and stuff. So that's why I give her a lot of sort of things high and rich in suet and stuff. Especially during the summer, she doesn't get it because she puts on too much weight. But definitely during the winter time, just to help keep her warm. I give her little treats and stuff like this. If you do have trouble with squirrels digging up your bulbs and things like that in the garden, if you've got a bird table, try putting some fresh veg out. Or if you do a roast, rather than putting your peelings in the compost, put it on the table. You'd be quite surprised at what animals actually will eat them. Saskia loves carrots, broccoli, peppers. She eats pretty much any fruit and veg. So you might, if you put some veg peelings out, they might eat that rather than your bulbs, because that's what they're looking for. They're looking for that fresh spring food. So put out a few veg peelings and stuff on your bird table to help the squirrels and save your bulbs and onions. This one I'll probably put up in the chicken coop because we get a lot of birds around the chicken coop, especially sparrows, so I put that up in there for them. What else do I do for the animals during winter? So the chickens as well, during the summer they only get sort of fed once a day, and that's first thing in the morning. But during winter time I feed them late afternoon. So what that does is just before they go to roost, they have their sort of supper, if you like, and then when they go to roost, they'll actually, rather than that, it actually keeps them a little bit more warmer over the night. So if you've got chickens, try feeding them twice a day. I don't know if you already do. I only feed mine once, but now during winter I obviously feed them twice. Just helps them give them that little bit of warmth on the evening. I also give them a lot of fresh hay, or I give them hay at the moment because I've got a couple of bales, so once a week I always give them a nice fluffy bed. Not that they nest in it, but they do sort of couch down into it and helps keep them warm, especially in the really cold evening. Especially if it's been really nice during the day, the temperature still drops quite heavily at night, so that's a good thing for the chickens as well, so to help keep them warm. The rabbits, they still get their veg and pellet, and the main diet is hay, so 2 or 3 times a week they get a nice big slab of hay in there and they burrow into that and eat it and stuff. So, and also because they've been out since autumn, sort of like late summer, autumn, they've actually built up that sort of thicker fur coat. If you do buy a rabbit around about this time of year, you do need to keep it inside. They haven't got that thick winter coat that'll help protect them from the wind and cold. And then start putting them out sort of late spring, early summer, and then you can then leave them outside then, and over the year they'll gradually build in that winter coat. These guys are not so bad because they're kept in the lean-to, so they're a little bit more sheltered. And once I've built their enclosure, they'll go out into a different hutch and run, and then they should help this year, so they should get a nice thick winter coating, won't you? You squeak. Oh, it's only me. You little bugger. Right. So yeah, that's a little bit about what I do for the winter animals. What I do for the animals every winter. I'll show you a little bit of footage now of me putting some fresh bedding in and stuff. It's always nice to see the animals frolicking and things. And then I will join you for final thoughts. Right. See you in a second. That was a big gulp. No, too bit. Alright, that's pretty much it from me today. One last thing, while I was actually recording this, postman bin, I've had another delivery from Kelly at UK Homesteading. Double check. So, what have we got, Teddy? Look what we got. We got some plants. We've got a little elder and a little blackthorn. So thank you, Kelly. I'll plant these up today along with those. So again, thank you very much. Right, so as I said, that's it from us two today. Isn't it, Daddy? Yes. Oh, you and kisses. You and kisses. Are you shivering? You a bit cold? You just got out of bed, haven't you? Sorry, I always get distracted by Teddy. With that little face. So yeah, that's it for this week. Hopefully you enjoyed those little tips about helping keep animals a bit warm and cozier and stuff in winter. Yes. Yes. What I also done with the rabbits was I put some really nice soft straw in there as well for them to cozy up in. It's got really nice soft straw. I found it. Where did I find it too? I think it was like B&M. So I put some of that in for the guinea pigs as well. It's really nice and soft and cozy, so it'll help keep them a bit warmer. You've really got a nice warm bed, haven't you? Yes. You've got a really nice warm bed. You probably want to get back to it. Cozy. Oh, you're worse than a child. Yes. Right. That's it from me. I will see you next week. Hopefully I can do a few more experiments with what I want to make and actually get some results. We have got some seedlings, but I will update you though on those next week, because everyone's got seedlings at the moment, so everyone knows what a seedling looks like, but we'll include those in the tour of March's tour. The other thing that's going on is my rhubarb's got massive already. Like the mother plant is like from Teddy to about here already. And all the other little ones are about that big. Anyway, I'm off. I'll let you guys get on, and I will see you next week. Won't we, Teddy? Alright. I'm off to a baby shower. Yay. Right. That's it from us. Oh, where's my little doodah? My little doodah. Right. See you in a bit.